For almost 2 years, this man, Hashim Bisha, has been running security in Libya's capital. He takes credit for freeing the Prime Minister after he was recently kidnapped.
It was accepted that it was a coup. I called my group and set up an operation room to handle the situation.
We meet in the garden of his Tripoli villa. He is not a general, not a police chief, but commands militias. So this makes you the most powerful man in Tripoli, even Libya, if you can rescue the Prime Minister.
I'm not the most powerful, but we got help from a lot of our relations and information. It's been 2 years in the capital, Tripoli, so we managed to provide security as possible.
Bisha adopts a modest tone, yet his powerful militias should have been dissolved months ago. But as I found out firsthand, Bisha's influence in this city ranges far and wide. It all began when we spotted a fire at the Foreign Ministry just over there. It came out of nowhere, engulfing the government building close to our hotel. I took a camera to get a closer look. Within a few minutes, we were surrounded by vigilante thugs. They didn't have identification papers. They weren't wearing uniforms. They took away the camera and demanded we went with them. And it wasn't until I mentioned Bisha's name and friendly locals arrived that the situation began to diffuse. A few hours later, Bisha had our camera returned to us. At moments, it felt like a kidnapping. This chaos, the clearest sign that dozens of militias and vigilante groups are still at large in Libya. 2 years after the overthrow of Muammar Gaddafi, they've refused to give up their guns and join the national army or police, because the real battle for power in Libya has yet to begin.
There's an Islamic current within Libya that doesn't want the state to rise. This is what is hindering the country.
This government security official wants his identity hidden because what he says could cost him his life. That Al-Qaeda in Libya is getting stronger, attracting hundreds of sympathizers from neighboring countries.
They want to establish Libya as a religious state. They have recently threatened to destroy the interests of the European or American firms in Libya. We expect there will be trouble.
Bisha, who is accused by some of failing to integrate militias fast enough, says it's slow going because the new police are failing.
When the Security Committee decided to combine these units, a large number of their members were enlisted into training, which resulted in a security vacuum in the capital.
A security vacuum that's already led to the kidnapping of a prime minister and leaves many worrying of an even bigger power play yet to come. Nic Robertson, CNN, Tripoli, Libya.